I have missed you so much. I know that I have been MIA. I've been a little bit out of it, and I'm sorry, but I am making it up with a giveaway. I'm giving away over $500 worth of makeup, but first let me give you a huge hug. Internet hugs, I love you. So even though it's February 6th, I am going to show you my January favorites. The skincare, the makeup, the stuff I've been loving, including Goop for your face. Oh yeah, you have not lived until you have put blue alien slime all up in your pores, let me tell you. We're going to dive into that, but first I need to let you know about a $500 makeup giveaway before that opportunity goes bye-bye, like my train of thought. All you have to do is post a comment explaining how you define beauty. And honestly, your guys' responses make my heart so happy. Can you see that I'm in like a super happy mood today? I have been like this, like all the time. Like just, shut up phone. Like even my phone be pissing me off right now. I'm still cool as a pickle. Cool as a cucumber. Cool as a, you know, analogies and I just don't get along. But the last giveaway just made my heart so happy hearing what you were grateful for that I have decided every single month we are going to do a giveaway, and they're going to be in these little favorites videos. So be sure to hit the little ding dong bell. There's like a bell or something that notifies you so that you know when I upload so that you can enter and win, because it's all about spreading the love. Part of my January favorites aren't just things that you can buy or purchase, but things that I've learned or mindsets that I've been in or things that you and I have achieved together. So first, can we take a moment just to like think and try to understand what happened in January? What an eventful month. Guys, like, first and foremost, we launched a magazine. Like a digital magazine. What? Even though I like to research beauty trends, I like to write about them as well as my experiences. And we launched Inspire magazine in January, comprised of the articles that talk about beauty and health and lifestyle, some of the things that I've personally been through, and we've collaborated with writers and doctors across the world about their favorite natural deodorants or a lesson they learned from prisoners on death row in San Quentin. Like, who knew that you could find inspiration in such dark, strange places, right? And for those of you who reached out to me on Twitter, I'm sorry, I know that the link was broken for a hot minute, but the link is back up and working now, and because the first issue is free, but there were some digital problems up in the cloud. Why do they call it the cloud? Why not call it the rainbow? That sounds a lot happier. Up in the cloud of internet space, there were some issues, so the first 30 days of the magazine are completely free. Go ahead and download it for free. Tell me what you think, tell me what you love and what you don't. Send it my way. Pew. We also took over the Ipsy's Generation Beauty Snapchat. Do you guys remember what happened at Gen Beauty? It was amazing, but then the whole thing was evacuated. And I mean, what can you say? It's definitely eventful. No, it was an absolute blast, and I got to share and talk a lot about my favorite acne products. I didn't know so many Ipsy people had questions about skincare, so the fact that I was able to do that just made me so happy. And then some of you guys were like chatting with me on the Snapchat, and I'm just like, and that was amazing. What else happened in January? Mitty bought a house. Mitty and her husband bought a house in Oregon. You guys know Mitty, you've met her in some of my videos. She recently got married, and what did we do? We put her house on the market here in San Francisco, got in the car, drove up to Oregon, she bought a house, and now she's moving in like a month. I am so happy for her and Matt because like they're starting this next chapter of their life, but at the same time, like my little selfish heart is like, no, stay close to me. I also got to see my friend John up there and just gallivanting in Oregon. Like if you've never been to Oregon, go to Oregon. It's an adventure, you'll love it. What else did we do? We started school classes. Guess who's still working endlessly on some eventual degree that's still undecided? Trying to convince you that she did her homework. We did start some exciting classes. We marched for women's rights in Los Angeles. Two of my other friends moved as well. My friend Rhea moved from the city into the suburbs, and then my friend Dylan moved from the farm towns in the middle of freaking nowhere to the middle of downtown San Fran. So I was helping with like holding random things of furniture out of car windows and just bussing them up and down stairs. It was great, guys. It was great. Like, look, I finally got like a bicep. Like, what is that? What is that? That's furniture moving right there. I know it's not a lot, but I mean, it's a step up from me just carrying grocery bags into the house. Oh my god, we wrote a book this month. It's a crybaby book for the crybabies of the world, which I cry about everything. What can I say? I'm an empath. I feel a lot. Okay. You've been kind enough to let me share some of my poetry and some of my monologues that I've written here on YouTube. And you know, I write a lot of things that I don't always publish just because they're personal. I don't know. I just don't. But I publish some poems and prose that I've never really published or even talked about. Relationships, fulfillment, food, healing, depression, anxiety, some more esoteric pieces, and some that really, you know, are personal things to me that I couldn't really express in words, and so I do it through art, which sometimes manifests in writing. So that's really exciting and really healing as well. And the fact that I got to write that book with a bunch of authors who also are huge in the mental health community was really awesome to me, because I believe that mental health shouldn't be a negative stigma. And I think that to some extent everyone has either dealt with or felt some degree of anxiety or depression or body image or self-worth issues. I think that that is largely woven into just being human in general. So the fact that we're all getting together and talking about it is a step in the right direction. Also, I'm one of the makeup looks on YouCam apps. YouCam apps is the little digital tool thing that allows you to try on makeup, and it actually works. When I am too lazy to put on makeup, I'll take a selfie and it'll literally put digital makeup on and looks like I did it by hand. It is phenomenational, and one of my personal looks that I created is there in the store. So exciting! What else is new? We got our first pap smear ever. That was an adventure in and of its own. I never want to do that again. It was actually very emotional because we had to talk about like a lot of things that I just don't talk about. So that was great. And we got dandruff this month because why our scalp decided to react negatively to the weather, I don't know. But segue, because one of my monthly favorites has been from L'Oreal and has been helping with this dandruff scalp. I'm still dealing with it, and it's really embarrassing because like I can't wear black anymore. I've got these flakes and I'm just like, the sky is falling! The sky is falling! Oh my god, no, that's coming from my head. It's terrible. So this is what I've been using. It's from L'Oreal. It's called the Pre-Shampoo Clay Mask. I like this because it's like a mask that you put on before you get in the shower, then you put it on, and then it comes out and you feel like a swamp monster because your whole shower turns green. But I'm honestly thinking of picking up like Head and Shoulders because I don't know what to do about this. If you guys have any recommendations for dandruff, please tell me what to do. Because other than this and apple cider vinegar, I am lost. Next, let's talk about some skincare. This is Blue Goop. I don't know how else to describe it. It is literally alien meets snail slime that you put on your face. It works its way into your pores and then you rip it off, and it is the coolest thing I have ever done. I absolutely love this, and I'm thinking of trying out more of these types of masks in the near future. This one's from Becca Cosmetics, so it is a bit more natural. This one has blue algae in it. I feel like this really does help to clean out my skin just because so much gets caught on there, and it's just a really fun experience in general. My next favorite product for skin is also cleaning. This is the Pixie Beauty x Caroline Herons, what is this, oil-based face wash. It has a name. It's called the Double Cleanse. This stuff is so amazing. Caroline Herons is a beauty blogger from the UK who deals with skincare. Her blog posts have taught me so much about my own skin. She did a collaboration with Pixie and they created this double cleansing treatment. On one side you have a solid cleansing oil, and on this side you have a hydrating cleansing cream, and this removes every single speck of makeup without drying out or breaking out your skin. I'm just obsessed. And then Pixie is a more natural brand, and like all of these things together on my face has just been heaven. My skin has been looking amazing. Like, no lies, my skin has been doing so well. Holy crud muffins. I wouldn't want to eat crud muffins, but just wow. My camera battery died. I got really pissed off about it, and then I waited for a minute. Now I'm better. But as I was saying, I also have two foundation for acne favorites as of this month. Some makeup that has been making a difference. These are the NYX Total Control Drops. These are amazing. This is probably one of my new favorite foundations, and it's cruelty-free and only $14. So I was having a big breakout in January during my cycle. It always happens. These are the drops that you can add like 2 for really light coverage or like 5 for super full coverage. You can build layers on this, and let me tell you, This foundation is absolutely phenomenal. It covers redness, it covers dark circles, it does a pretty good job of covering texture, and with the right primer, it does help to kind of cover and fill in any acne divots or raised bumps. I'm just like, yes, hunty, yes. And for 14 bucks, you know, I'd get like 3 of them. I mixed number 6 and number 7 together to get my perfect shade. And because they're $14, like you can actually afford to do that. But I have been obsessed with these puppies. This is Photo Bomb from the Becca Cosmetics. This is their new talc-free makeup. Now, talc is interesting. It's technically a mineral, and even though it's a synthetic mineral, it's a mineral, so it's supposed to be better for you and better for your skin. Now, the thing about talc is that some people say that when it mixes together with the oil on your face or sebum, it creates kind of a paste that really clogs your pores and causes acne. So I've been trying to go talc-free, and this is a completely talc-free foundation from the Balm. Their packaging is just adorable. I feel like I've been transported back into the 50s. But this is like a natural powder that actually covers, and it works with a lot of different foundations that I've been using. So this is what I've normally been pairing over the NYX foundation, and some days I'll just wear this with a little bit of concealer because ain't nobody got time for that. And when it comes to application, I have been using this toothbrush from Pure Cosmetics. Now, do you guys remember? You want to take a little journey down memory lane together? A couple years ago, I did a video called The Reinvention of Makeup Brushes and talked about these things, the Artiste ones, when they first launched. Now, the Artiste ones, these are the first, powder. They are amazing. The problem is that these are super, super expensive, and the handles kind of get dirty. Like, as you can see, it's like there's a bunch of grunk on here that you really can't get off. Companies everywhere have tried to rip off this idea and create synthetic ones, and the ones that you buy for like $10 on Amazon are literal crap. They come apart, the glue comes apart, this whole thing comes off the little end. It's terrible. This is one from Pure Cosmetics that actually works. It's half the price. It's a little bit more dome shaped, so it's not identical, but it does the job, and the handle doesn't get dirty, and it's not terribly expensive. So this is what I've been using on my skin. It literally puts product on so velvety. But Obsession Confession from Pure Cosmetics. So that was like a huge revelation for me, because now I don't have to spend $1 million on this funny looking thing. These have been my favorite lashes. These are the Demi Wispies from Ardell. This one got destroyed because I reuse my lashes because I'm cheap AF. And I just love these. $4 at the drugstore. I use them 3 or 4 times. They are amazing. I'm wearing the same ones today. They're just phenomenational. I'm gonna show you this in a minute. A trend that I've really been loving for January are colored lips. You guys saw me wear blue lipstick at Gen Beauty. I have been loving this. This is a color from Makeup Forever. Another one that I really love that I actually discovered at Ipsy's Gen Beauty was the Hourglass one. This one is called Girl, G-I-R-L, 4 letters that can change the world. This one is in Influencer. It's a beautiful creamy brown, and it has jojoba oil and shea butter in it, which really nourishes your lips. This is also from Gen Beauty. This is from Jouer. Jouer actually means play in French, so like their entire line is about playing and having fun, which I love. This is literally liquid gold glitter. Do you see this? It is like iridescent gold bronze goddess. Like if you want to be an Egyptian gilded goddess from however many years BC, this is where it's at. Like, this is what flows through my veins, you guys. It's amazing. Speaking of glitter, this is my favorite highlighter. It's from Becca Cosmetics. It's an opal. This replaced my favorite from Champagne Pop. Champagne Pop was cool, but this one's so much better. Do you see that glow? I love it. And what I'm really looking for is a holographic highlighter, so one that like reflects like gold, but also like purple and blue. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know, because that's what I want to start putting on my face. And the last 2 products that I have, one is a life hack, but the other one is drugstore. This is from Pacifica Beauty. This is the Dream Big Mascara, and this came out like a year ago. Shut up, phone. This came out like a year ago, but I am still heavily obsessed with it. So this is the little wand that expands and then it contracts. So it gets super short and super long, so you can get those little bottom lashes, or you can get a lot of length and volume. The formula is great. It's natural, so it's not like got a lot of chemicals that'll kill me. It's got a unicorn on it, like, hi. Hi. And the very last monthly favorite for January are broken plastic forks. Cassandra, you have lost your mind, they say. Cassandra, you're not a mermaid, it's not a dingle hopper, they say. Cassandra, you need to get with it, they say. And I say, no, 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 no. This is giving me a nose job without getting a nose job. Take a plastic fork, break off the 2 things in the middle, and this is literally the perfect way to contour your nose. Like, honestly, whenever I contour my nose, sometimes one side is a little bit like more down than the other, and then it just makes my face look crooked. When you do this, it literally gives you the perfect place to highlight and to contour your nose. It looks flawless every time, and it makes your nose look straighter. So it's like getting a nose job without ever having to change your face or go under the knife or spend a bunch of money or all those other things that go with plastic surgery. It's not plastic surgery, it's a plastic fork. So guys, those are my January favorites. Again, I'm sorry I've been a little bit MIA. I have a lot of videos filmed and just none of them edited. Anyways, I'm gonna get to editing those. Regular videos on Monday and Thursday and the weekends, you name it. It'll be there for you. And don't forget about that Instagram giveaway because I want to give you $500 worth of makeup. And every single month we'll be doing a giveaway. So if you have any suggestions on what the question should be to enter the giveaway or of products that I should give away, let me know. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I've missed you so much. So I'm giving you huge internet hugs. I'm not groping you creepily. I'm just lovingly caressing you in my warm hug of happy. And yeah, thank you guys so much for your time and your love and for hanging out with me. I am going to go proceed to put some alien slime on my face, and I will see you all in the next video. Love you guys. Bye. Have you ever seen a llama kiss a llama on the llama? Llama's taste of llama duck. I was once a tree house, I lived in a cake, but I never saw the way the orange slayed the rake. Oh, my tail is getting thin, I've run out of luck. Time for me to retire now and become a duck. If you don't know what that is, then you probably weren't on the internet in the early 2000s.